of the big lessons I've learned over the years is that giving to other persons or other people is a gift you give to yourself. Givers never lack. Raise the joy of others and you get even more joy. Increase the state of your fellow human beings and naturally your own state of being ascends. Success is cool, but significance is rad. Just generosity, not scarcity, is the trait of all the great men and women who have upgraded our world, and we need leaders, pure leaders, not narcissists or obsessed with their own self-interest as never before. Generosity, not scarcity, is the trait of all the great men and women. They give us never lack. There's an aspect in which people were saying that money circulates. When you give, you get. The more you give, the more you get. It's a principle, and it's not just a biblical principle that works for only Christians. No, it's not. It's not just a biblical principle that works for only people who pay their tithes. No, it's not. It's a principle for wealth. Money circulates. The more you hoard money, the more you die with the money, or the more the money decays, or the more the money dies. If you don't invest, what is investment? Taking what you have, putting it into something. That is investment. When you give to people, you invest in them. You are not giving to expect. You are giving because you love and you are generous. But then, somewhere, somehow, because it's a principle, when you give, you get. You definitely get, no matter what you do. As far as you give. So givers never lack. Generosity, being generous, giving to people, helping out when you can and when you have. That is what makes us human. That's what makes you a leader. And that's what brings wealth around you. That is it. Why do you think a lot of people are into charity? Giving away their money. Why do you think those rich men are into charity? Giving away their money. Somehow the money finds their way back to them much more bigger and better than it did. It's a principle in the Bible. So if you are holding your money, all that matters in your last day on earth is the potential you've leveraged. What potentials have you leveraged? What are those multi-million, billion ideas you have? I said it one time that if all the people who invented what they invented today allowed their ideas to sit without any implementation, would we have lights? Would we have fans? Would we have electricity? Will we have technology? Will there be anything like AI? Will there be anything like Facebook? Do you know there's still so many things which we've not leveraged on yet? So many great ideas which we've not implemented. And we feel we've seen it all? No, we haven't. We've not gone half of what we have inside of us. But there's only the people who are exceptionally willing to do what the 95 are not willing to do that get to be among the top 5%. I was reading a book that No Excuse by Brian Tracy. He said, if you want to be among the 1%, do what the 99 are not willing to do. This book says, if you are willing to be among the 5%, do what the 95 are not willing to do. Many people they prefer pleasure. You know, there's something called delayed gratification. Many people don't do this. They don't know how to delay gratification. They want it now, they want it fast, they want it hard. They don't know there's something called tomorrow. And that brings me to another thing. Tomorrow is a gift. Tomorrow is a gift. Yes. Tomorrow is a gift. Live every day of your life ensuring and exploring what you are meant to do today. Every day is a gift. Cherish it. Explore. When you are alive, when you see another day, be grateful for it. I'm moving on to because most people they are like, tomorrow will take care of itself. Yes, it's a gift and may take care of itself, but then you need to have something substantial. No, we've confused like tomorrow will take care of itself. You know, we've been also some self-righteous people. Why do I want to worry about tomorrow? The Lord will take care of it. With what? When you don't have anything in your head, I don't know. Whenever we say something, we should say it. There's a context to this. You can't. A lazy man can't be saying tomorrow will take care of itself. How? You will be poor. You will be poor. And you will die in that thinking. That thinking will kill you because there's nothing in your hands. But yes, let's say you have plans, you have goals, you have strategies. You are working towards it. That is when you have the faith and hope that yes, tomorrow will take care of itself. Because I'm already planting seeds. What can God bring out? Like I was saying that you want God to bless you. What do you have in your hands that God can bless you? That God will use to bless you? Tomorrow definitely will take care of itself, yes. But then you need to plant the seed for tomorrow to germinate. You need to plant something. You need to plant something, be like, oh yes, I know that this thing I'm doing, I may not see the result now, but I will see it tomorrow. That is the main meaning of tomorrow will take care of itself. Just do your part and leave the rest to God. So yes, what potential have you leveraged on? What have you leveraged on? What human life have you graced and touched? Can people come up randomly to say, whenever I have conversations with you, I'm so happy, I feel blessed, I learned something. Whenever I come around you, you make everyone feel good. Whenever I come around you, I even if I'm pessimistic, I become optimistic. Can people say that about you? What kind of words do you have? The Bible said that let your words be seasoned with salt or be seasoned with grace. Let it be seasoned. The Bible says you are the salt of the earth. Now when it says you are the salt of the earth, it says if a salt, what is the duty of a salt? It's to make something taste nice, right? Exactly. The duty of a salt is to make something taste nice. That's what you're meant to do. You're supposed to bring taste to people's life. People come in contact with you, there should be a test. If their life was sour, it should be sweet. If your life impacting people, there's nothing as great or as indispensable as the impact you bring on people. People would forget what you do. People may forget what you do, but they won't forget how you made them feel. When I got it, I was like, whoa. When I got that, I was like, wow. Like today, there are so many people which I can say, I remember how they made me feel. When I was in lack, they came through. When I was down, their words of encouragement, I can still remember how they made me feel. It was a feeling they gave me, I could remember. And that's why there are some people who, they are not dispensable, they are indispensable in my life. I'm like, this person, you've been there for me, I'm grateful. And that makes you be like, oh, I want to be there for people as well. They are touching lives. You touch one person, the person touches another person. That is how change begins. Let's go back to our book. Steve Jobs said, your time is limited. So don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the result of other people's thinking. Don't be trapped. This book also said that you're a product of your association. Your association, the association dictates how you think. At some point, your association changes how you think. Your association influences your thinking pattern. That's why I say, don't waste your time thinking like others. That's why I say that avoid bad people. The book said avoid bad people. No, avoid bad people. People are not necessarily bad, they do bad things. So avoid people that do bad things. You could say that. Why waste your time living somebody else's life when you have so many potentials within you? So many things which the world may not be able to accept right now. But yes, that's what makes you different. Why should you strive to fit in when you can stand out? Steve Jobs, we all know who Steve Jobs is. He says, don't let the noises of others' opinion drown out your own inner voice. You have that vision, you have that goal, you have that plan. Don't let the noises of others drown out your own inner voice. Don't let it. And most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Follow it. When God gives you an idea, go through with it no matter what. There was a part in the Bible that said that it is the Lord that giveth you power to make wealth. What is power? Money doesn't just grow. It gives you ability, it gives you ideas. It tells you the business to go into, it tells you strategy. That's why we have the Holy Spirit, which is our best friend. He's our counselor. What's the work of a counselor? To lead you when you are going astray. To lead you, direct you. Let's say you want money. You meet a coach, a financial coach. That is a counselor. Then we have somebody who has power, who sees more than we see, who knows more than we know, who knows the secret of finance. Whatever you need, it's in the Holy Spirit. Why don't you follow me? He says, because it already knows what you truly want to become. Yes, you already know what you are meant to be. So don't be afraid to stand out. Steve Jobs definitely said this. He said this and I was like, wow. A multi-billionaire. talking about all these things shows how important it is for us to stick with what we have, no matter what. For us to stick to the plans, to the goals, to the ideas that we have, no matter what. This book is so powerful. There are so many things. I would really encourage that we try to read. When we read, we boost our knowledge. When we read, we bring, I don't know how to put it, but when you read, the part of your brain is enlarged to learn more and more. Whatever, our brain grows. Whatever I feed it. If you're always on social media, the productivity aspect of your brain won't grow.